actually accidentally recorded all that.
No, it's all good.
Me ranting about Windows. Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Same Spirit Gaming. My name is Matt.
And I'm Jordan.
We're back with more Sonic 4, Episode 2.
Yeah.
We're infiltrating the Sky Fortress.
Are you stuck on Windows 10? Let us know in the comments below. Because, man, there are a lot of Christian content creators who are stuck on Windows 10 and don't want to upgrade their hardware.
I seem to remember, like, going from either from, like, I think even 7 all the way through 10 without having to upgrade hardware.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very weird. If you're out of the loop, in order to go, like, if you have too old of hardware, which honestly is not that old, but they're requiring certain hardware specifications to upgrade to Windows 11, and they are ending support for Windows 10. So it's like, they're basically saying if you don't upgrade your computer, sorry, you're not supported by our OS anymore, and you're going to have security concerns. It's really happening. But, there's a lot of people getting caught up in this. And there's really only one real solution, because I have old hardware, and Linux will always support all this stuff for free. I know that it's hard for people to, like, make the switch over. But I will say, OBS works on Linux. It's out there, and OpenShot, which is my editor. They're making it easier and easier because more and more people don't want to just be stuck on Windows, like on an unsupported Windows OS. Gaming isn't quite there, so if you're a gamer, it makes it a little difficult. But hopefully soon that'll get worked out. Yeah, it's just annoying, basically.
Yeah. Realistically, I probably should, like, upgrade or even get a new computer kind of soon.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had this same computer with all the same parts except adding a little more RAM for, oh geez, how many years now? I don't since I first built this thing.
RAM is extremely expensive now, just so you know.
Well, I've heard the worst part is it CPUs or graphics cards now that are, like, absolutely terrible?
Graphics cards, and now RAM is going up,
and it seems like it's mostly because of the AI push.
Yes. It was first because of the cryptocurrency push, and now AI is, like, so prevalent.
It's just like
servers, like, basically NVIDIA is pushing all their graphics cards to AI servers, which leaves not very much left for regular consumers like you and me. So it makes it very expensive. Yeah, it's gonna be expensive to upgrade. That's for sure. Nice. Bonus stage.
Oh, jeez.
It makes me a little bit worried because, like, I upgraded this PC, or I built this PC, like, last year, but then it's like, how long? Like, I'm on a timer because I'm on Windows 11. Windows 12 is coming, and then it's like, well, how long am I even going to be able to use this computer with Windows?
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay switching to Linux because I work with it every day at work. I'm very comfortable in it, but like I said, if you're a gamer, there's some stuff you just can't switch over. I don't like it.
And what's kind of weird about the AI push is that, like, no regular consumer wants it. Just all the corporations are just kind of trying to shove it on us.
Yeah, that is kind of true, yeah. And if you don't believe me, look at the Copilot Plus PCs. They are selling horribly, and there was so much money put into the AI integrated laptops, and nobody bought them. Don't take my word for it. That is what happened. It's a weird world we're in right now. I think one of the problems is like just with the Copilot Plus PCs. It's like if you want something from AI, you just open your browser and use online like AI systems. We don't need AI integrated into the OS. I just can't think of something that I would need in my regular OS that I can't get from any of the web assistants.
Yeah. I don't know. And I think in a way it's one of those like self-fulfilling prophecy or self-feeding cycle or whatever kind of things, because it's like the companies are pushing AI, so they're investing more in it, which makes them want to push AI even more because they've invested so much in it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the thing. By the way, if you've been hearing reports about, the GDP increasing and things like that, basically all of that increase has been because of investments in AI. There is literally, barely any other sector of the economy that has been doing better recently.
Yeah, you mean besides, tech?
Yeah, besides tech, and especially AI-related tech.
Yeah.
And even at that, it's mostly investments in tech, not even the actual, I guess corporate... I guess tech product sales for corporate reasons and the things that they're doing, but even commercial technology sales isn't really up. It's all just corporate stuff.
Yeah, there is definitely an AI bubble right now, and a lot of companies are kind of betting on where, who's going to come out on top. And so, a lot of people think this is kind of like the dot-com bubble. So you have all this investment in AI, and right now, there hasn't really been a return on that investment. There kind of has in some ways, but we're also still trying to figure out how to... there's no question that productivity can be and is being increased by AI. It is such a useful tool, but nobody's really doing it enough to justify the investment. And so it's whoever figures out in each of these cases, like how to use it the most efficiently is going to come out on top. But nobody's really done it super well yet. So that's why it's kind of a bubble, because at some point all of this is going to crash, but there will be some winners, and those winners are going to win big. We don't know who it is yet, though. I hope that makes sense.
Just like, I don't know how.
Right now we're in the bubble. And I think that's kind of what you were talking about.
Yeah.
We'll see. The entertainment stuff is interesting to me. Like, the AI videos getting good enough that people are okay with the imitation. Like, I mean, it's kind of like at an uncanny valley situation right now, but it's good enough that,
Yeah.
like, my mom sent me a trailer and was like, oh, this movie's coming out. This looks really good. And it was completely AI generated and the movie doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So it's like people are getting tricked by it. It's good enough that regardless of what you or me thinks, if you made a whole movie with the video, people would probably be okay with it. Weird topic.
But it's still also very common to see some of these AI videos where it's just like, it looks kind of okay at first, but then you see something ridiculously wrong or inconsistent with it.
Yeah.
Like, I saw one that was supposed to be some sort of, you know, it was like a wrestling thing. It's funny because I think the last time we talked about like AI images being made, wrestling came up.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was a wrestling thing, and it showed two female wrestlers on top of a steel cage, and like tried to make it seem like it was this incredible thing that happened. So like, you know, one of them did, I don't know, some sort of a suplex or some move like that, kinda, and then you saw them falling through the top of the cage down onto the ring, which has happened before, but then when they were about to fall down to the ring, it randomly cuts to them falling outside the ring instead of in it.
Oh, jeez.
But, you know, trying to make it look like, oh, somehow they broke through the cage and fell outside of it? No, that doesn't happen. Not to mention, you'll get all these, like, kind of, if you pause these videos, sometimes you'll get these really weird, grotesque, almost positions that you see the people in as they're in motion. And that's when it's like, okay, yep, that was AI, all right.
I always look at the background, and if there's like stuff in the background that I can't identify, or I don't know what it is, or it's like meshing in and out, then I know it's AI. Because the foreground is usually more difficult, but like people in the background kind of morph together a lot of times, or things. Or reflections can be... You know, one thing, I watched a video and it was just like all this crazy stuff was happening and people were like, AI, it's an AI video. And the reason I knew that it
I just figured out I'm supposed to actually be attacking this thing after I get through the lasers.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
I've wasted like 3 minutes.
But that video was not AI, and the reason I knew was 2 reasons. First of all, like I said, nothing in the background was weird. Secondly, the person recording the video had a shadow. And that is something that does not happen with AI video. You will never see the shadow of the person recording the video. So that was another key thing. Because someone would have to put that in the prompt, and nobody does that. You don't want to see that usually. You're generating a video.
Okay. Gotta try and figure out the timing of this bit now. Or it's gonna go upside down again. Okay. Well, what are some ways that you determine whether or not a video is AI generated?
Yeah. That's a good question. Yeah, I want to know what people. How do you determine if a video is AI or an image? Because images are getting extremely convincing, and it's so easy. If you go to ChatGPT, you make an account, you can upload an image and say, "Hey, make this image like this," and then in 5 seconds it'll be done, and it'll be pretty convincing. Like at work. This is actually funny.
And I just suddenly lost to this boss now.
Dang. At work, some people sent a picture of them working on their laptops, and somebody replaced the laptops with pictures of beer, and it was hilarious, and everyone knew it was a joke, but also it was very convincing. It's weird.
That could maybe get some people in trouble, though, if,
Yeah, that's true. They left as a little, there's a little icon at the bottom right. It's AI generated. But yeah, if you, cut that out or something, it's oh.
Yeah.
And then there's a different picture that got sent in that same chat of the guy singing karaoke, and then it actually happened, but he was like, "Oh no, that was AI." That's the other thing is real pictures people are gonna blame AI on. There's a double-edged type thing going on. Famous people say, "Oh no, I never did that. That was AI generated." Yet they're guilty. Okay. This is as good a time as any to get into the passage of the day.
Yeah.
Second here. Okay. This is from Acts 12. And I'm going to read 7 through 15. It's a little bit long, but it's kind of an interesting event that happened in the Bible that I don't hear a lot of people talk about. Excuse me. So yeah, here we go. Background is Peter was imprisoned by King Herod. He is persecuting Christians, and he captured Peter. He put him in prison and guarded him by 4 squads of 4 soldiers each. And what he was going to do is basically have an unfair trial and put Peter to death, basically. And so this is the night before his unfair trial. And he's completely guarded. And the rest of the church is praying for him that he will, that he's going to be okay somehow. But it looks hopeless because he's completely guarded and he's about to be put on this horrible trial. And once again, yeah, it's Acts 12, 7 through 15. Suddenly, an angel of the Lord appeared, and a light shone in the cell. He struck Peter on the side and woke him up. "Quick, get up," he said, and the chains fell off Peter's wrists. Then the angel said to him, "Put on your clothes and sandals." And Peter did so. "Wrap your cloak around you and follow me," the angel told him. Peter followed him out of the prison, but he had no idea that what the angel was doing was really happening. He thought he was seeing a vision. They passed the first and second guards and came to the iron gate leading to the city. It opened for them by itself, and they went through it. When they had walked the length of one street, suddenly the angel left him. Then Peter came to himself and said, "Now I know, without a doubt, that the Lord has sent his angel and rescued me from Herod's clutches and from everything the Jewish people were hoping would happen." When this had dawned on him, he went to the house of Mary, the mother of John, also called Mark, where many people had gathered and were praying. Peter knocked at the outer entrance, and a servant named Rhoda came to answer the door. When she recognized Peter's voice, she was so overjoyed, she ran back without opening it and exclaimed, "Peter is at the door!" "You're out of your mind," they told her. When she kept insisting that it was so, they said, "It must be his angel." And then after that, they open the door, and everyone's super surprised. And Peter explains to them all what happened and how he was saved from the soldiers and stuff. I just think, again, it's like an interesting event that doesn't get talked about quite as much. And it's funny how, like, they're praying for him to be saved, and when God actually does it and saves him, they don't believe it. They're like, "Oh, no. There's no way that's Peter at the door. It's got to be an angel. It's got to be something else. Let's go back to praying to God that he'll save Peter."
Yeah.
Literally right.
I mean, like, they probably thought he was being held captive in a prison and probably wasn't really gonna get out. I don't think prison escapes were super common back then.
Yeah.
Not like they've ever been real common.
Yeah, I mean, it was a miracle. That was 100% a miracle. Yeah, it was just funny. Very cool, though. And it seems like this angel was in human form, I think, because it says the angel hit him on the head. Yeah, the angel appeared to the Lord and a light shone in the cell. He struck Peter on the side and woke him up. Get up. So I don't think that would have happened if the angel was in,
at least in some physical form.
Yeah. Yeah, very cool. I like the stories with angels in it. Very cool. Yep. I don't know. Not a ton to say. Just kind of a cool thing.
Geez, this level is a little weird.
Gravity switches. It reminds me of the Sonic Adventure 2 level. With all the gravity changes.
Maybe that's what it's supposed to be based on, I don't know, but like, it's changing your perspective to match the gravity changes too.
Yeah. What are we gonna do when we've played every Sonic game on the channel?
Wait for the next one.
Play the mobile version? No, I'm kidding. No, the mobile Sonic games are...
Okay. How do I hit Eggman? Ouch. Can't seem to hit Metal Sonic. And I died.
Oh.
Okay. I don't have to redo that much. Oh. I have an idea now. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but I have an idea. Nope, that's not doing it. Nope, that didn't work either. What the heck? What do I do? Oh, I need to hit Metal Sonic when he's doing that.
What is your opinion on... Oh, there you go.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I'm surprised I've never asked you this before, but what is your opinion on the Werehog in Sonic Unleashed? Or maybe you've never played that one.
Sonic Unleashed?
Yeah.
I did play it back on the PS2.
Oh, nice.
I thought it was fine. Yes, it was different, and it's not, you know, your stereotypical, oh, it's Sonic, gotta go fast.
Yeah.
But, like,
That was fine, too.
Like, I don't play Sonic because I want to go fast. I play Sonic just because I think it's fun.
Exactly. I liked it, and I'm sad that so many people were upset about it that it's never coming back. Like, I think, like, yes, they might have overdone it. They did it a little too much and made it too long, but I really think they had something that could have been cool. Like, it was kind of cool. It was fun. It was fun to upgrade and, like, you know, you're increasing stats, getting new combos. I liked it. This is pretty trippy.
And we are probably going to want to wrap this up once I finish this level.
Yeah.
Assuming it doesn't take ridiculously long.
Metal Sonic again.
And he's like, you, come here.
And you're like, I'm here. What?
Ah, crud. And I just lost all my rings to a random set of spikes. Am I supposed to be beating him through all this?
Yeah, I don't...
Like, getting through faster than him? I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, let me at him. Let me at him. No.
He's too fast.
Well, okay.
He's stuck in all these pits.
Actually, I wonder if I should do the one, like, team-up thing with Tails.
Like, this is so slowing you down so much. How is that fair? Understand.
So... I wonder... After he does this little thing... Hiya! Maybe if I do some of the... Well... Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Definitely seems to help.
Yeah.
Well, now I've slowed down for some reason.
You don't have a friend, Metal Sonic.
The power of friendship.
Very Sonic-like.
No. I wanted to hit the spring and get up there, dang it. Can I still make it there in time? Aha! I went past him.
Oh, Ace, you did it.
Hooray.
Yeah. Good job.
Okay, and that was...
Act 1.
Yeah. Okay,
All right.
lest you think we're close to the end of this, there's still the Metal Sonic episode afterwards.
Oh.
So, no, we're not done. Just, although, oh man, it's just the boss left. But we don't really have time for that right now. Oh well.
They said there's the Metal Sonic episode or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you want to see how this part of the game wraps up,
Yeah.
subscribe if you haven't already. Then you'll get notified when
Yeah.
we, you know, publish
Release a
that.
video.
I was gonna say upload, but no, it's when we publish it.
When we release it. Yeah, publish it. Yep.
Yeah. Otherwise, hope you all have a good day, week, whatever length of time until we see you again.
Yeah. Let us know about Windows and AI. All the stuff we talked about.
Or whatever other thoughts that you have.
Yeah. Or Peter's escape. But until next time, that's it. That's all we got.
Okay. Yep. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.